What if you could get to financial freedom, not just someday, but in exactly 10 years? No, really, it's not some crazy dream. It's a project, and right now, we're gonna lay out the blueprint to make it your reality.
Okay, take a look at this year, 2035. It might feel like it's a long way off, but trust me, it's gonna be here before you know it. This isn't just some random date on a calendar. For our plan, think of this as your finish line.
Now that's a big question. I get it. It might even sound a little impossible. But you know, the only thing that separates a wild dream from an actual reality is a good plan. So let's break down how this one specific date could completely change your life.
All right, so let's stop thinking about this as some vague wish. From here on out, it's a mission, your 10-year mission to build a life of freedom. And it all starts today.
You know, this right here is probably the most important shift in thinking you can make. Financial freedom isn't like winning the lottery. It's more like building a house. It needs a blueprint, it has clear phases of construction, and most importantly, it has a completion date. And you're the architect.
So every great project needs a solid blueprint, right? And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're laying out the core pieces of your personal plan, the plan that's going to build you a life of financial independence over the next decade.
Let's be super clear about what we're aiming for. This isn't about being mega rich with yachts and private jets, unless that's your thing. For most of us, it's about getting to that incredible point where the money your money makes is enough to cover your bills. It's the moment your time truly becomes your own again. You can work on things you love, not just things you have to do to survive. That's the real prize here.
Look, a decade is a marathon, not a sprint, so we have to break it down. The first couple of years, years 1 and 2, are all about building a solid foundation. You're automating your savings, you're crushing any high-interest debt. Honestly, this is the hardest part. Then, for years 3 to 6, you hit the accelerator. You're focused on growing your income, maybe through your career or a side project, so you can pour more fuel on the fire. And then, the magic happens. In years 7 through 10, you get to harness the incredible power of compounding. This is where your money starts to make more money than you do. It's an amazing thing to watch.
So, any strong building needs a solid foundation. And this financial freedom project of yours rests on 3 super powerful pillars. If you get these 3 things right, the whole structure will be unshaking.
And here they are, the 3 engines that are gonna power this whole thing. First up is aggressive saving. And I mean saving way more than you think is possible. This is what creates the capital, the fuel for your journey. Second, strategic investing. This is where you put that fuel to work for you. And third, the ultimate goal is building passive income. This means creating systems that pay you, which is what finally frees you from needing a traditional job.
Now, it's really important to get the difference between these two. Think of it like a sports team. Saving is your defense. It's your emergency fund, your safety net. It protects you from getting knocked out of the game. Investing, on the other hand, is your offense. It's how you score points, grow your wealth, and actually win. You absolutely 100% need both.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Passive income is the end game. It's what turns all your hard work and savings into a machine that generates freedom. It could be dividends from stocks, rent from a property, whatever it is, it's income that works for you 24/7, whether you're awake or not. This is what we're building towards.
Okay, so we've got the blueprint. We know the 3 pillars. But a plan is pretty useless if you don't actually do anything with it. So let's get down to brass tacks. How do we turn all this talk into real action you can take, like today?
You know, the biggest threat to this plan isn't a stock market crash or a bad economy. It's just waiting for the perfect time to start. But your most valuable asset, the one thing you can't get more of, is time. Every single day you wait, you're losing the power of compounding. So remember, the most important step you can take isn't the biggest one, it's the very first one.
So what does starting now really look like? It's just 4 simple steps. First, figure out your freedom number. A really simple way to estimate this is to take what you'd want to spend each year and multiply it by 25. That's your target. Second, automate everything. Don't rely on willpower. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts for the day you get paid. Third, just open an investment account. Seriously, even if you only put in a tiny amount to start, you've broken the barrier. And fourth, just get curious. Don't try to build an empire overnight. Just pick one passive income idea, just one, and spend an hour this week learning about it. That's it. That's how you start.
We started this whole thing by looking at the year 2035. So let's bring it all back home. Let's think about what hitting that target actually means for you.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? The numbers, the budgets, the investing strategies, they're just tools. The real point of all this is to design a life where you have more choices, more time for your family, for your passions, for travel, for whatever it is that truly matters to you. The money is there to serve your life, not the other way around.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. When you close your eyes and picture yourself in 2035 and you're totally financially free, what do you see? What are you doing with your time? Who are you spending it with? That picture in your head, that's your why. And that's the most powerful motivation you'll ever have to start this project today. So, what does your freedom look like?